Alright, what I'm going to show you how to do is to take some images from the internet and then bring them into Microsoft Word so that we can use those for our sketchbook pages. Remember, you're going to need two um, master artist images, and then you need two subject related images. Another way to think of those subject related images are as like some kind of inspiration for the piece. So if you're creating a teapot with a very kind of industrial look, you're going to want to maybe find some steel plates or something that you can look for inspiration, to create that kind of industrial look on your teapot. So the first thing that we're going to do on our Mac is find Microsoft Word. One thing you'll notice is that I have it already on my dock. Down here, this is my dock, and I have Microsoft Word right there. So I could go ahead and just click on that to open it. If I don't see it though, how do I open it up? So we could go to Finder, and we could jump into Applications, and then we could go to Microsoft Office, and then scroll down to Microsoft Word and open it that way. Another possibility, remember, is your Spotlight. And all we have to do is start typing in what we want to find, and it will search the entire computer. You can go ahead and click that, and it will open up Word for us. I'm going to open a new blank document here. This is where we're going to bring in our images, and I'm going to show you how to format them so that we can fit as many images on this page as possible. Since we're working on a Mac, I'm going to use Safari because that is kind of the standard browser for your Mac. And up here in this area, you're going to notice that that's Google. We don't have to search for Google. As soon as we start typing, that is going to search Google for us. So I'm going to look for ceramic teapots. Alright, we'll go ahead and click on Images. In this case, I don't necessarily need large images. Let's at least get medium. Medium, these sizes refer to the resolution of the teapot. So if we pick something that is, icon size, notice that the images get really small. Medium should do. If we choose large, we might have some issues scaling them down as we bring them over. So kind of use your best judgment. So I'm going to kind of scroll through here and look at some teapots. I think this one looks kind of interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this. We don't want to grab the image from here. Let's click on the full size image, and then what we're going to do is either drag this directly over to Microsoft Word, or we could just start dragging them onto the desktop right from here onto our document. So what I'm going to do is double click once I bring my picture in, and this is going to bring up this picture format dialog box, or this kind of window here. So I want you to go over to Layout, and then I want you to click on Tight. Notice when it comes in it says Inline with Text. That means that text is going to go around it if we were to type on this page. If I click on Tight, we will notice that we'll get a couple things. As we bring pictures in, they're not going to bump into each other. We're going to scale this down, make it this, maybe take up less than a quarter of a page here because we are going to fit 4 images on here. But that will allow us to move this image all around, and it won't get kind of bumped out of the way if we start typing in here or if we bring in other images. Okay, so let's go back. I'm going to go back, look for, maybe another idea. These are actually really interesting teapots. I've seen this guy's work before. I'm going to grab this kind of double image here. I'm going to drag it over and just drop it on my file. Double click on it, go to Layout, just click Tight, click OK, and then I'm going to move this image around, and maybe I can just leave it at this size. Okay, let's find one more image and bring it in. Okay, something a little bit different. So we can drag it from here, we can click on full size image and then drag it over. Notice how the picture kind of jumped down. Once we double click this, go to tight, click OK, we will be able to move it around here. So we'll just move it up into this area. So now when we print out the file, we're not wasting a bunch of paper. These images are about the perfect size that we would need for our sketchbook pages. So from this point, I think we're good. If you wanted to work on your constructed response, you could go ahead and start typing in here, and we could print that out as well.